Hello friends. All right, so today we're gonna work on, well, the title of the live stream is tests in KCDShop, and that is definitely something we're gonna do. But before we do that, I'm gonna do one little thing that I don't think should take very long, and and that is to make it so that you can click on a Git diff and it will open your editor to that spot. So yeah, that'll be sweet. Okay, I think, yeah, this is all up and ready to go. Another thing I need to do is this will console log stuff, but I can actually return the stuff that's console logged and display that in the UI. I think that would probably be better. So that is a potential feature in the future. Also, I need to make this the .env local thing work eventually. I should probably add those .env.local work and display error messages when launching editor. Okay, those are some things I should probably handle. So when we're on the diff tsx, oh right, we don't have a tsx anymore. We're on the diff. I don't know, this is kind of annoying. I thought prefixing it with an underscore would fix that, but it looks like it does not. You know what, I can just do that. That's right, I forgot. So that works. So we have the launch editor component above each of the file blocks, but the specific code blocks we do not. So if we go localhost 01 problem preview diff, here we go. Dun, 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 dun. So this will open up that. Oh, it's so cool. That is so rad. But I want to be able to click on this. Now, this is a button, and it has to be a button because it's a form submission. It's got to be an action. Clicking on this, I could put all of this in a link, in an anchor, and you could click on this. But that, yeah, that probably wouldn't be the best because I don't want to perform, like, I don't want to open somebody's editor from a GET request. That's cross-site request forgery vulnerabilities and problems. So if somebody was running my workshop and then they went to a website that knew that they were somehow, then they could launch that the editor by making a GET request to localhost. And just like, I think, you know what, maybe they could make a post request too. I don't know. I'm not sure. But anyway, it just seems like a good idea to not let that be a thing. So I just realized my my watch has been like making my skin peel. Gross. Sorry, you didn't want to see that. So what I think I'm going to do is we'll put like a little button right here. I think we can manage something like that. Tricky bit is that's part of this pre-element. So we want, here, what if I move this here? So if I have each one of these code blocks has a little button, then I don't need a button for opening that specific file. So let's see if we can get this to style nicely. I think, I'm pretty sure that I can make this pre go inside the form. And then this form could be position relative. And then our submit button could be position absolute, bottom 0. It's hiding. Do I do a Z index of 1? I don't know how to do this. There's something, I'm not sure what. Or maybe it's there and you just can't see it. Color, red, no. Man. So yeah, I should probably take Josh's CSS for JS devs course because I I'm sure he has something in there that explains why this is happening. Sorry, I'm gonna connect my phone to centered. I totally forgot to do that. Oh, also forgot to join the something. There we go. Okay, here we go. Where is the live stream chat? There's centered. Live stream chat. Dun, 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 dun. Join thread. Okay, so this is where we chat. I ignore YouTube because YouTube is not nice. Okay, so what am I missing? I'm missing something very obvious. So it is right there. Wait a second. The color, I think it is right there. Just the color red isn't working. What? How did it? Oh, it's the code thing. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Yes. Yes, that does. Okay, great. So let's see. So this gets position sticky. Yeah, we can't do an after as a submit button. That just doesn't work. But we can borrow some of these styles. Huh, that's interesting. So it's set to right is 0. Oh, it's got a transform. Okay. I wonder why that's coded as a transform. I don't remember doing that myself. But 16 seems pretty good. Can't remember what the transform on this one was. Interesting. That's 0. Is that because of the padding? Yeah, that's probably because of the padding. So in in this case, the padding is 2 rem, which is, I don't know, 32 pixels. Okay, so 32 minus 24 is 8. Okay, so then if we do this, 8, that looks like it's not matching. Ah! Maybe that is sort of almost, yeah, it's not quite. I think 6 looks a little better. And then instead of the text content being the name of the file, because we clearly see that, actually, let's do this. Open We'll just do open. Then of course it wouldn't be red. We could make it the same color as the language, whatever color that is. Inherit, okay. Huh. Well, that's super unhelpful. Thanks. They inherit differently. I cannot select it. Why won't it let me select? Okay, RGB 214, 222, 235. Let's just try that. That is not even the color. What the heck? Okay, whatever. We'll figure out that later. Man, how do I find out the color? Border color. No. It's not gonna tell me the color. How did color red? Oh, it's got an opacity. That's what's going on. So it is that color. It just also has an opacity of 0.7. There we go. And maybe we turn that into an icon or something like that. Okay, cool. Sweet. So now what we need to do is we need to update the launch editor. Launch editor component. To have some mechanism for placing that button. I think maybe there's another way to do this. Instead, put them in a div together. Yeah, so div, and get that pre-element out of there and stick it before the form. Okay, so yeah, here we go. We've got this div, we've got this this form. We no longer need position relative for this. And in fact, most of these styles, at least these two, or yeah, the color we'll leave there, I guess. But these we stick there. Okay, and then we make this div position relative. Oh, and it works exactly the same. Good, because I wasn't sure that would work anyway. So that also means that we don't need to change the launch editor. So that's good too. Okay, so say div. Okay, so then this class name position relative and relative, and then this class name bottom 0, and oh whoops, did I save it? Oh man. Yeah, and I've got a cache sitting around this diff server thing. What's the easiest way to turn that off? I should probably have a mechanism for disabling that cache. Where is my... Yeah, actually cache is in here. Force fresh. Okay, and then we're looking at this. But we've got the rec URL includes force, or not, dot search params if it has force fresh. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now every time it'll refresh and be the latest thing, and I can double check that by adding diffio apps. That's what Copilot wanted me to say. Diffio apps. Diffio app. Okay. Cool. So with that, oh right, that is the wrong spot. I want this to be in get file blocks. I'm so glad that I decided to use MDX for this. This is so rad. Okay. Path to file in app1. Yeah, how about we just do this? Path to file in app1 string. Oop. We'll name that the same thing, why not? Okay. And maybe instead of calling it that, it should just be path to open or to launch editor path. That's what it should be. And that way, if I decide I want to actually open it in App2 for some reason, or I don't know, that seems unlikely, but it's more descriptive of what that is supposed to be for. So, okay, so we've got bottom 0, and then, yeah, I messed it up. I've got to figure out what the other properties was. I think it was just a transform, but I might switch from transform to something else. So, yeah, now this is going to be open. Okay, cool. And this is also going to come after that. Oh, and it needs to be absolute. There you are. And there's got to be like a minus. Oh yeah, xtrans, yeah, minus, because I think can't remember what I need now. But let's just try translate. Yeah. I think this is a minus. I can't remember. Yep. Okie doke. And then say color or text. Cool. Okay, and then the other thing is the launch editor takes a line and a column. So we're going to say line equals let's see. It's actually a number I need to pass. Oh, it doesn't matter. It doesn't make a difference. The line is going to be, should it be the start right there? Or should it be, here, let's get diff parser, whatever this thing is. Okay. New line file. Maybe it should just be the chunk. Yeah, it should just be this, the to file range. Or no, that'd be the from file range. Yeah, start line. The column we're not gonna touch. Okay, cool. So this should work. So I click on open, and it should open me to line 7. Boom, there I am. Cool. It's too bad I can't do a like a, hold on a second. I could just do +3 because the get diff context or lines context. Nope, that's not GitHub, is not what I want. Yeah, the default is 3, so I can always just add 3 because that's the default. Cool, so now when I do this, it should land me on line 10, I think. Boom. Beautiful. Yeah, that's sick. I don't know why that is showing up still. Oh, I do know why. That's because I still have the launch editor down here. So file added. So when I do this, it will create the file. So on file added, I think it should be, well, what happens? It'll probably end up just being on line 1. Yeah. So it's not a big deal. We'll just leave it. It's fine. No big deal. Should I add a comment that says I made this for you with a link to the YouTube video? I made this for you. Let me know if you got that reference. Okay, cool. And yeah, deleted. Yeah, for deleted, maybe we should just do the first line. Okay, that one does make sense. So, file the type. If it's a changed file or a renamed file, then we'll do start line +3. Otherwise, what if it was the first line that changed? Maybe we should just do the first line or the start line. Yeah, let's just do that. That's more sensible. Open, it opens to line 7. That's reasonable. Let's just do that. Okay, great. This is so cool. So we're going to commit. Okay, I'm going to learn how to do this properly. We've got Shift, Control G. Gee whiz. Contorting my hand in a funny way. Add launch editor to each diff block. Okay. I'm just going to send this to the designer really quick. Okay. And sent. All right, good stuff. Finish that. All right, now we can get to the test area. So this is going to be very interesting. So it's the type, and I think this is going to be a full stack component that I'm going to render that sets up server sent events for the test output. Yeah, so wonder what happens if I put it over here. Yeah, they still see it. And they'll always see it as the second one. I'm sure there's some algorithm thing for that. So this will be 3. This will be tab index. Yeah. Okay, so this, instead of diff, will be test. And this will we'll have exercise number. Forget that. We'll just do test output TSX. Here, export function test output. Okay, cool. So now we've got test output. Right, one other place I need to change. It's a pretty good signal that we should probably do some more to abstract. Okay, cool. So what this is going to do is we hit go, and if there is a script in, let's see, so we'll want the ability to run the test for a specific exercise, and so each app will have a test script. We'll also have a test watch script. And then we'll just feed this the output from that test watch script. Yeah, okay, so there is Remix Utils that has a helper for server sent events. And I think I'll just use that because I built it myself in Rocket Rental, but I'm kind of thinking, as cool as that was, we're just going to build it ourselves. Or we're just going to probably use this, provided I like the API. So server sent events, a way to send data from the server to the client without the need for the client to request it. This is useful for things like chat applications, live updates, and more. 2 utilities provided. Event stream, use event source. The event stream function is used to create an event stream response needed to send events to the client. So here it is. I'm pretty sure Sergio got his implementation from Ryan's code, which is where I got my implementation of this, both Ryan and Jacob. So it'll probably be the same sort of thing. Then inside the component, you can use it to do. The event name in both the event stream and hook is optional, in which case it will default to message. If defined, you must use the same event name on both sides. This allows you to emit different events from the same event stream. Cool. Yeah, we're just going to use this. You know what, maybe we should get the test running first before we run into streaming the results to the client. That seems like a smarter idea. So remix action. And here we're going to make our start test schema z.object sorry, I just had a thought, because this will probably have multiple intents, and so maybe what this should be instead is a z.union of each of these potential intents. So intent z.literal start test. And this could be stop test, or just start and stop. Okay, it's break time. We'll continue this after the break. See you in a moment. Where's OBS? There it is. Yeah, see you in a minute. All right, let's get to this real-time stuff. So, oh, right, no, we're not getting to the real-time stuff. We're getting to just starting and stopping the tests and managing those processes. I'm thinking the process manager is still good, except not giving the output in the terminal. So we've got this process manager. Run app dev. So we're going to do something similar. This will be run app tests. Do similar to run app dev, except return the process to, or except, let's see, return a way to subscribe and unsubscribe from the process output. I think actually the process itself should be able to have a way to unsubscribe. Come on, function unsub. Copilot, there it is. Okay. So we should probably, shouldn't we do that, right? Node.js, is it necessary to unsubscribe or to use standard out off when a child process is closed? I'm pretty sure that closure is going to hang around. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we want to close this. Yeah. Oh. Centered. This is going to take much longer than 25 minutes. This will probably be at least 3 hours. Handle standard error data. And I'm going to change that to a function. Interesting. Pretty sure that's going to be a buffer. Say what? Okay, cool. And then app process, clean it up. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we return the process instead of subscribing to standard error and standard out. So let's get it started. Oh, now this is going to be interesting. Steps should have their own tests. So step 1 should run its tests, but not run step 2's tests because step 2 can have different tests. But step 2, should it be able to also run the past tests? I think I should do that on a case by case. So, yeah, so if you've got multiple steps, then you need a script called test : step number. Yeah, so script name equals here, and actually, yeah, that's fine. It'll equal app. Okay, and it's not just the app though. This is going to be a exercise part. Trying to decide if it should just be a problem app, or if yeah, it should just be a problem app. Yeah. Okay. So the script name is going to be app.step. Okay, so this is tricky because the way I did the readmes, I think should be the same way I do the tests, and the way I did that is, oh, okay, I can do the same thing. So get package, yeah, we're not going to have that, miscellaneous. Get package prop, export that. You know what? This should just be a part of the app, the script, test script. And really, it only matters for problem apps. Test script string. Okay, so then we come down here and get package prop. This is probably because, oh wait, could be undefined. Oh, this says it's always going to return a string. Well, it could actually, okay, that's not gonna work. Types here are wrong. Oh well. So the test, it's going to be test : step number. Otherwise, await get package prop. Or otherwise, it should just be test. Yeah. So if the step number version exists, then that's fine. Now, what about a watch? Should we always have a watch mode? Yes. The scripts have to be watch mode-able. Here, let's do this. No, here we go. There we go. There we go. So we'll get really mad if you don't pass a default. And now I can do this. Yeah, I guess that just means every app will have to have a test watch script that runs all of the tests. That's reasonable. But then they can have a step number. And in fact, you know what? What we should do this differently. So is multi-step okay. So if it is multi-step, then we're gonna do, yeah, here we go. Let's do this. If it's multi-step, then we'll do this. Otherwise it'll be test watch and we won't provide a default, so it will get mad. Yep, there we go. Okay, great. So now we've got our test script. We're going to rename it to test watch script. Yep, that's what that's going to be. Okay, so then we don't need to do the port stuff. Although I think we will, because these are going to run playwright end-to-end tests, and so we'll need to have a port for the test server that it will start, or it will reuse the existing server, which is probably what it will do most of the time. Actually, what it should do is we will not start the server unless the app is running, or we won't be able to run the test unless the app is running. So we'll make sure to start the app before we run the test. That's what we'll do. Okay, so we don't need to worry about the port number other than setting it in the environment variable. We don't need to worry about the color or the prefix stuff. Yeah, most of this is going to be easier. I don't think I need a Copilot to help me with this. So we'll call this the test process. npm run app.test watch script name. Port number. Yeah, that'll just be app.port number. I don't think we'll need that. Okay. And then we don't care about the output. We do care about dev processes though. Now, this is going to be a little different. Yeah, we want to have something similar. Type test processes map. So it's not going to be colors. Yeah, it'll simply be the process. I guess it could also be the port, but yeah, for right now, I don't think we need the port. I don't know why I didn't think about doing it that way earlier. Okay. This get processes now is going to return dev processes and test processes. Export is tests running. Yeah. No, so the key is going to need to be different. It will be the app name, app ID really is what it will be. Yep. Because each one will be a unique process. Yep. Okay. No, we don't need to do the color stuff. We do want this. We don't need the console log. Okay, and then we also want to have a export fun get test process. So that way it can be running, and it's going to be running, but the user can go to a different page. We close down that server sent event because they're on a different page now. And then when they come back, they can resubscribe to the test process stuff. Yeah. Okay, I think that's all that needs to happen in here. So the intent is start. The ID is going to be a string. Okay, so then we get our not quite intent and ID, and then okay, And we get that. Okay, so in the start case, start test, nope, where is it? Start test, what did I call it? I thought I called it something useful. Where, this is yellow. Oh, I'm not exporting it. Run app tests. So we don't actually get the app from the ID, so we should probably get the app. Await, get app by ID. Is that a thing? That's not a thing. We should probably make that a thing. Problem app, yep. There we go. Okay, so this is going to take the app, yeah, just the app. Okay, so then we'll have tests. Is test running? There we go. You should definitely be happy about this now. Come on. Yeah, this should definitely be. I wonder if I can make this type. Promise. I have a feeling that I've tried this before. Oops. Okay. Man. I don't know how to do that. There, and I can't think of an example of some place that does this. I know that it's been done. I just can't think of an example of when. Ah, well, whatever. Oh, I just turned off my phone because I got distracted by a text. Okay, so coming back here. You know what? Is problem app. You know what? Any. There, take that. Okay. Can I use unknown instead? No. Gotta use any for those. I feel like I should change this to Zod schema. That would probably make all this a lot easier. Oh well, we're going to go with this. I don't want to do that right now. There we go. That's what makes an app, those properties. Okay, so coming back here, we can say if not is problem app. Or, and is solution app. Hold on. Now what we need to do is we need to say that's what we need to do. Yep. Yeah, and then we restore this to its former glory. And now down here, it definitely is a problem app. Yeah, because it is technically like while I'm building the workshop, it is possible to have a problem app and no solution, or a solution app and no problem. So want to make sure that we handle that case. So good. So is test running? Test running. Oops. Okay. We want to have export function start test button. This is going to be very similar to start TSX. Yeah, we're not going to have a port stopper. We're not going to need it. But what we will need is in here, eventually you will be able to, like, we'll have some exercises where you can run the tests without requiring the app to be running. I feel like maybe we should factor that in right now. So the only way to really know that is if the test, like in the app itself. And so I think this should be an opt-in sort of thing. So in here, we'll have a package JSON that has a KCD workshop section. Where this says, yeah, definitely not the root. Test requires app. True. So if the test requires the app, so let's go back to our miscellaneous server, which really, I really should take some time to figure out a proper name for this and move things around. But our problem test requires app boolean. So then down where the red fern grows, test requires app. Just make the red go away. Now this could actually return something different. So this is going to be value or undefined. Yep, there we go. No, it's always going to be the value. Yep. Okay. So, yeah, there it was. Oh wait, get package prop full path. And KCD workshop test requires app will default to false. Okay, great. So then in here, test, no, that's just part of the problem app. So we say test requires app. Hold on a second. No, so we're going to render if data.test no test here, sorry. Okay, so then data.test is test running, then we show the test output. Otherwise, test starter. Yeah, that should be test. Okay, and then the intent is starting tests, start tests. I wish that I could option click that. I believe I've done that before. But I don't know what happened to it. Okay. Problem app, problem ID. Okay, cool. It's break time. See you after the break in about 5 minutes. Actually, I just realized it's 11:30. I'm gonna go take a lunch. So I'll see you in like an hour, maybe less. So I'll see you soon.